Good morning and welcome to Mining Investment London conference here in the United Kingdom.
Thank you very much.
So perhaps you could introduce yourself and let our viewers know who you are and which company you're from.
Very good. So my name is Philip Andrews. I'm the CEO of a small company called Pridolian and also of a company called Resource 500. Pridolian is an investment advisory in the mining sector, advising small companies on fundraising, finding investors, helping them with their PR, and also helping private investors do their due diligence and compliance on investment targets, especially in the exploration field. While Resource 500 is an investment company investing in a very large titanium project in the south of Greenland. So that's, I guess, who I am.
Okay, great. So firstly, what is the outlook for the mining industry in 2018?
2018, well, certainly what we can see is that there's been a good response in 2017, and we would see that in 2018 that there's going to be much more attention and, let's say, investment in the sector. I think there's a few things that have happened. One is the recent Congress in China, so China's still on the, let's say, the way forward, and that's had a, let's say, a good support for the mining industry. Second is that nothing's been happening for the last nearly 6 or 7 or 8 years, so there's coming a crunch and people are feeling that we need more metal, we need growing population, and we need to spend more time and more money in exploring new deposits.
Okay.
So there's really strong fundamentals for that.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
So let's say, building on this optimism, so how can the mining companies attract investors to their companies to get them to invest?
I think one of the important things for, let's say, the exploration, mining companies are one thing because they're lower risk, because they're producing, and there's a cash flow or there's no cash flow, and it's clear. But as regards the exploration companies or the companies going into commissioning, they need to change their tactic. Several years ago, say 2012, 13, maybe a bit before, the companies were playing stock market games, and being very honest, they were not being transparent, they were not being honest with shareholders, they were convincing people to put money into companies for the sake of it. And you had a lot of pump and dump, or balloons bursting, and that attitude can't. You have to respect the new investors, you have to respect shareholders, and you have to understand that they're taking a bigger risk than management or the boards are. And that risk must be respected, and they must be well advised on what they're doing, what risks are there.
Okay. So lastly, as a speaker of our mining investment conferences in Nigeria, as well as now right here in London, so perhaps you could share your feedback on your experiences here with us.
Yeah. What I would say, one of the great things about this conference of mining investment, the structure of the conference is it's much more personal and it's much more closer to the people. While you go to the other shows like PDAC or Mines and Money, it's much more generalistic and showing off rather than, let's say, more intellectual.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for
nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thanks for being here as well.